As hospitals both across the nation and here in the Chippewa Valley reach capacity and the number of COVID-19 cases in our community continue to rise, this pandemic is truly taking its toll on those working on the front lines every single day. Our own Felicity Bosk spoke with a nurse at Sacred Heart Hospital to get an inside look at what his days are like as we head into the 9th month of this pandemic.
Zach Zenner has been working in healthcare for over a decade, but he's never seen anything like this. At 6:30 in the morning, Zenner starts his day as a nurse manager. When he arrives at Sacred Heart Hospital, he asks RNs how the overnight shift went and checks to see if there's anything that needs to be tended to right away. From there, he goes on to spend much of his day helping the exhausted nurses and growing number of patients in any way he can.
Surprises are very hard to come by at this point because every day you have things that happen that there's experiences that and situations that I never thought I'd ever deal with in my life, in healthcare, outside of healthcare, and now that's kind of becoming the norm. So every day has its own challenges, and some days you get to see people getting better and going home and being with their loved ones, and other days just with the progression of their illness that doesn't happen.
Zenner's job includes organizing staff, which has been a struggle as the pandemic wears on because the nurses contract COVID-19 and need to quarantine. But apart from scheduling and checklists, his job holds the weight of authority in that Zenner is the one who communicates with COVID-19 patients' families as to why they cannot be by their loved one's side.
And sometimes it's really difficult because this is new for everybody. I've never been through a pandemic, and for the vast majority of people who are alive, we've never been through something like this.
After a shift that lasts between 10 and 12 hours, Zenner goes home at last. He says it's hard disconnecting from work after he clocks out, but knowing that at a certain point he has to take care of himself, get a breath of fresh air without a mask on, and try to reflect on what is happening, all while maintaining a sense of hope that's crucial during this crisis.
And we're all in this together, and as a community, we're only going to get through all of this together.
Zach says these last 9 months have been a roller coaster, but the support healthcare workers have been receiving from the community has been incredible. Reporting for Eau Claire's own News 18, I'm Felicity Bosk.